Alright, so hey guys, me Phoenix here guys. So today guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about my Ballon d'Or 2019 candidates. I know it's quite early to do this. I know it is pretty early to do this. And this will probably be really outdated pretty quick. But I will still make it anyway. And I'm going to give you guys my 10 people that I think that are in good contention to win this year's Ballon d'Or. With that being said, let's go and get started. Now, for this list, I'm not going to go ahead and just mention some name and just mention like specific people, like specific ranks. Like I'm not gonna go ahead and say, okay, first, you know, I'm not gonna be doing that way. I want to make this. I'm just gonna be mentioning the people that I think that can win. I'll let you guys down below decide the rank, specific rank for them. However, I'm just not gonna be doing that. All these people that I'm mentioning, I think they could make the top 10. Okay, at least I can at least hope 5 of them will make. Obviously, it's kind of quite hard to figure out who will make that specific rank. So let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, the first person we can have to mention is, of course, Lionel Messi. Of course, Lionel Messi deserves to be mentioned on this list. Of course, he has done a great job in the Champions League, getting the top goal scorer, scoring 12 goals. Unfortunately, though, he did lose off to Liverpool's incredible comeback from 3 goals down. And that may kind of steal him from the win. I don't know if he'll win. He also did lose the Copa del Rey final. And he did win the La Liga, and he did win the Super Cup. So I think he is still contentionable. I think he can still win. We haven't, obviously, there's the Copa America we obviously have to talk about. And I think if he can win the Copa America, then I think he is probably going to win it. If he doesn't, then I don't know. Excuse me. My heart wants me to believe that he will win the Copa America, but at the same time, my heart says he will, but my mind says probably not. So we'll have to see. I mean, Argentina looking pretty good with their young players, but anyway, I'm not really going to spend too much time with each specific players. But yeah, I think Messi is obviously going to be contention. Obviously, he's going to place in the top 10. Of course, I have to mention alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo also won the Nations League recently, and as well as did an incredible hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, coming from 2 goals down to win 3-2 in aggregate. And as well as he did also secure them that incredible hat-trick as well against Switzerland. So I think there is a lot of potential for Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know if he'll win, though. I'm not really sure at this moment. It's kind of hard for me to say. He could potentially win, but we'll have to see. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's what I'm saying is that I think Cristiano Ronaldo may be contendable, but we'll see. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to mention was, of course, let's see. So the next person I want to mention is, of course, Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk has an incredible form with Liverpool, making it all the way to the Champions League final, as well as becoming runner-up in the Nations League as well. And I think he has been a very good defender. I don't think anyone can really outdo him, maybe except for, the exceptions like Messi, Ronaldo. I'm not really sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But I know he's a very good defender, and he can do well. So I think he is a good contention. He is contendable to win the Ballon d'Or as well. And yeah, so that's my 3rd pick. My 4th pick has to go to Alisson. Alisson has been the best goalkeeper for sure. I cannot say any goalkeeper has been better than him at this moment. Okay. He kept a clean sheet against Tottenham in the final, as well as keeping an important clean sheet against Barcelona, and as well as the goals he conceded weren't that many. I mean, yes, it is true that he did concede 3 against Barcelona, but let's be real. It's just a Camp Nou. Barcelona are really strong at Camp Nou, and let's be real. None of the goals he made and none of the goals that happened weren't really his fault. It was just some individual brilliance from Messi and Suarez. So I personally think that you shouldn't really be blaming him for that, and as well as they did only concede 1 against Porto, and they only did concede 1 against what's the club again? I forgot what it's called. Oh, Bayern Munich. And he did. Although the group stage was just kind of a hurdle, but let's be real. I don't think the group stage he was any at fault of the goals. And if he does win the Copa America, I think that will strengthen his case for sure. And I think he will win the Ballon d'Or. I don't know if he can win it though, but I do think he will finish in the top 10. I can at least hope so. At least, goalkeepers really do deserve a lot more credit. Honestly, like defenders and goalkeepers honestly have been kind of overlooked honestly. So yeah, as I said before, so yeah, that's why I said number 4 I have it is, let's see, who's another really good player? Oh, as well as Divock Origi. I know this is kind of a surprise pick here, but yes, I think Divock Origi could also win the Ballon d'Or this year. I mean, he's been incredible for them in the Champions League, getting 2 goals against Barcelona, which was incredible, very much needed, as well as just being a great forward striker, and has scored in the Premier League. And he's a very interesting person, and I didn't even know about this guy before. Like, I only figured out about this guy recently, guys. So, yeah. So I think he is in a contentionable as well. Obviously, we have a next person. I have my number 5 pick is Mohamed Salah. I think Mohamed Salah is also in contention to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, he scored an incredible goal against Tottenham Hotspur in the final, as well as just becoming a great player as well for the Champions League, and as well as if he wins Africa Cup of Nations, that will really strengthen his case for sure. And as well as, I think he is a good person. He has great score and was really good in the Premier League, only just losing off to Manchester City. And yeah, so I personally think that I think he will finish in the top 10. Keep in mind, guys, this video is more directed towards who will finish in the top 10 rather than who I think will win. Because who I think will win, that's going to be a really tough decision. I can't really make that decision right now, per se. Probably we can give some estimate and maybe make some inference in December, but as of right now, I can't really make that call quite yet. Excuse me. All right, so the next person I have for my number 6, it is let us see. Number 6 I have it's kind of tough, man. I'm gonna have to go with Frankie de Jong. I think Frankie de Jong has been incredible as well for the Ajax team and is even going to go to Barcelona soon, which would definitely elevate his case. And I think as well he's been great for Ajax. I mean, making it all the way to the semifinals, and I think it's been great, guys. I think he could has a potential possibility of making the top 10. So yeah, I'm going to go with Frankie de Jong, guys. As well as also becoming the Nations League runner-up. So, yeah. And finally, my number 7 pick it is Son Heung-min, maybe? Okay, this one's kind of a bit of a surprise one, but you guys might say, but yeah, I think Son Heung-min, he's been a really good Tottenham player as well, especially crucial in that Man City clash, as well as becoming a great asset, and as well as becoming one of the best Tottenham players, honestly. He's been a very good Tottenham player, and yeah, I think he could honestly win and be in the finish in the top 10, guys. And he also did as well as make the Asian Cup quarterfinals, I think, right? I have to double check that part. But I'm pretty sure it was the quarterfinals. If it wasn't the quarterfinals, it must be semis. Obviously, I know South Korea didn't finish in the final. Didn't get to the final, obviously. All right, and finally, so yeah, that's my number 7. Number 8? Ah, shoot, I forgot. I think I forgot Connor. I think that was my number 7. No, number... No. Wait, hold up. So I said Messi, I said Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, I said Cristiano Ronaldo, I said Divock Origi, 5, Mohamed Salah, 6, Son Heung-min, 7. Okay, so yeah, I need to think of 3 more. My next person I would like to mention as well that really deserves a lot of more credit, I have to give it to, let's say, maybe you could give it to Eden Hazard. I'm going to go ahead and say Eden Hazard. I think Eden Hazard is a great finish as well. I mean, he did win the Chelsea Europa League, as well as he is transferring to Real Madrid, which will be a really strong case for him. And so, yeah, I think he can. I think he's great contention to win this year's Ballon d'Or. And finally, I have the next one from my Manchester City folks is Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling has been very important for Manchester City. And, yeah, he's been great, scoring a lot of goals against that Tottenham clash. And is becoming a great asset. And he also won the Premier League, which is also going to be really helpful for his case. And, yeah. Number 9, I have, it is... This, you might be a little surprised I didn't mention this so earlier. It was Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, I think, could still finish in the top 10. I mean, he didn't do anything well in the Champions League, though. But he's been an all-around really good player as well. So I genuinely think he has a great chance to finish the top 10, you know. And obviously, it won't be as good as 2018. I think he could barely squeak out a top 10 finish. I'm not really sure, but I still think he's very talented, as you guys know. Very fast-paced and very brilliant. So, yeah. Oof, I should have went that way. But I already saved one penalty, so... Yeah, finally, my last pick I have, it is, Oh, wow, really? And finally, my last pick that I have, it is... Neymar? I'll put Neymar on this list. I know he's not going to play in the Copa America as well. I know that. And he's been... Okay, actually, I don't think Neymar. Take back what I said. Neymar, no. I think the possible candidate... I think there's one person that... I think Matthias de Ligt, I think, could also win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, he's done really well for his nation and has done great with Ajax and scored an important goal in the Nations League. So I think I'm going to go with Matthias de Ligt. So that's all of the 10 people that I have in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? I know there's some ones you guys are going to probably disagree with me. But that's what I think, guys. So let me know what you guys think. There are some people that I did forget to mention, like Sadio Mane I didn't mention. He could also win there as well. You could also mention, Bernardo Silva. He's been really good too. But these are just what I think, guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Peace out.